Saw someone said on Twitter during the week, the only Jets that matter in Newcastle are the screaming Jets.
Wow.
It's a small but hardy bunch.
Powerade is refreshing and good for you.
Well said, Dan.
Bloody rum, mate.
Okay.
That's probably why you're always late. Drunk all the time.
Good to go?
It's on tape, thanks, Sam.
Right, guys.
All your thoughts early, Anthony?
Oh, obviously I wouldn't have liked to seen us concede any more points. They got that try, which was a bit of a messy one. But I thought we were going to play well tonight. We prepared well all week, so it was disappointing to concede the first try, but we got into a bit of rhythm after that.
You have a habit of that if you concede a try, but then you end up shutting teams out after that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good habit to have. The pleasing thing tonight was that they didn't get any more. You know, last week we had them at 4 from a messy try as well, and then coughed up 10 at the end. But tonight, that second half, it wasn't pretty, and both sides were probably, not really going at each other like they were in the first half. But the fact that we were able to close the game out 10-0 the second half, it was a better sign than last week.
Well, if you control of possession in that first half, I'm imagining against the side as big as them, that's pretty important.
Yeah, well, the game was always, from my point of view, was going to be, one of their middle was their strength, so we were able to starve them some possession there, and we got a good roll on through the middle there at different parts of the game, and which paid dividends for us.
Mate, after spending the whole summer reading about how you're going to replace Darren Nock, you managed to replace both your halves pretty well.
It's just a real credit to both those boys the way they went about their business tonight. They got a try each, or Corey might have got 2, and they probably got a few line breaks each. But in general, just the control we had in our attack, even when. As I say, the game in the back end of the game, we probably had a game 1 where they were just still prepared to roll down the field and kick and chase, and it just gave us real good control of the 2 of them, which is a real credit to them.
Send you back to Toyota Cup days?
Yeah, well, they played a lot of footy, but I said earlier in the week that the 2 of them have worked extremely hard, since November last year, getting ready for their chance, and they both got it together tonight, and it's just pleasing to see for this week that work's paid off for them, and they were able to get us over the line with the way they played.
So you had 2 hiccups during the week with Ben's suspension and then, of course, losing Peter. That might throw a lot of teams. Were you a bit anxious at all that the result might not come tonight, or might not flow as well with those 2 hiccups that you've had?
They always destruct. They really do interrupt your week and your preparation. But we, put all that aside, we did prepare really well this week for this game, and we were very confident. We knew that it was going to be a tough, hard battle, and I think even just with a little bit of rain tonight, it might have helped us out a bit there too. We just wanted to play up the middle all night, off the back of Macca coming out of dummy half, off the back of our halves running the ball, and it was good to come off the field tonight knowing that we shut a team down in the second half. I don't think it's something we've done this year, so the boys are sore in the sheds, but very happy to get a good win like that.
Any thoughts on the halves, Sam?
On the halves, they went good. They did their job tonight. They did their job really well. They played a lot of footy together back in the 20s. So they've got that little bit of combination there, and they've both been working really hard, as Hook said, to even just fight for that one position, that 6 jersey. And I told Benny Hunter that at the start of the game that this was his chance and opportunity, and he ran with it tonight. So if contract, and we do need him again. I'm sure he'll stand up and play some good footy for us.
Were both halves assertive? Were they both, you know, yelling instructions and everything else?
Yeah, I get sick of them when they yell at me all the time, which is a good thing. You want to be getting angry and filthy at them because they're telling you to do, you know, a lot of work out there. When they go quiet is when you start worrying and start panicking. So they were very assertive, both of them, and I think a few times they argued amongst each other because they wanted the ball and they just wanted to, you know, run the ball and break the line themselves.
There's a lot of stuff there in the middle before it did open up. What do you think of Petro in the 25 minutes he had on there before he came?
Probably his best game back for us so far. It's good to see you know, Petro rolling through the middle as he did tonight. I think Petro was really good, and all the forwards were good, you know, especially the guys that come off the bench. And Josh McGuire got us forward, and then Lewis, I think he only played about 15 minutes, but you know, from his first run he was out there to you know, break the line and played really well. So I'll be sure to pat all the forwards on the back.
What about the audacious slip pass from Matt Gillette?
He's a freak. I didn't know where it came from, but you know, it was just good to see some freakish footy like that, and good to see a lot of Broncos jerseys around there to jump on that ball, and you know, and we had blokes sniffing around to score that try. Yeah, so it was good.
Anthony, would you be surprised if Josh Hoffman isn't the New Zealand fullback after he went to Knox?
Yeah, would be. Yeah, he's at terrific form, and yeah, I think he was going to be the fullback last year. He only got for injury, so you know, he deserves that spot. He's earned it, so you know, I'm expecting him to be named there.
Another huge game for him tonight. I suppose he plays a really traditional fullback role there. He's just always in support. He's always on the footy. Gets a lot of meters. He's really involved.
Yeah, he's by his own standards, probably his first couple of games in that respect weren't up to that mark, but the last month or 5 weeks just had a real focus with him of you know, making sure he's got an effort around the middle there, so he can be in as many plays as possible, and he's really doing that well now. He's returning the ball well, and then he's you know, trying to find another 2 or 3 plays a set to get involved in as well, which is what you need your fullback doing.
A lot of coaches taking side relief. They've got next weekend off with the test, but you've got probably players involved in both sides.
Yeah.
You don't really get that break. There's only sort of ways you can't really plan for it, but you don't get that break. So how does this disrupt your plans?
Oh, it's obviously better than last year when they played the test on Friday night and asked you to play Saturday. It's good, you know, that the test players can go and prepare, and they know they've got one game to play, and everyone can, I mean, as a game, we can all relax for the week and give the test the kudos it deserves by being the main game next Friday night, and not having any debate about who's going to play the next day or who's in or who's out. We can just all relax and watch the test now.
Anthony, do you see Matt Gillette as a big chance of playing that test match next week?
Yeah, I think so. The utility value might help him. You know, the fact that he can play centre, back row, front row, that might sneak him onto the bench. He's been in pretty good form the last couple of weeks. He knocked himself out. He didn't do that tonight. But you know, over the 7 weeks, I think his form will get him some consideration, and if they pick him off the bench, you know, be able to cover a few positions for him.
Sammy, who else do you think your teammates will be playing with next week?
It's hard to say. You know, I think Benny Hannett's been playing some good footy this year and playing a lot of minutes. I hope I get picked too. That'd be a good thing. Yeah, it's hard to say. You know, I wish they all could play. They all deserve it. They've all played some good footy this year, so I just have to wait and see. And whoever gets in, I'll be more than happy to pat them on the back and put the Aussie jersey on and play alongside them.
Well, you must be happy to get to this first break in the season with just the 1 loss and still some areas that we can improve on.
Yeah, it's for us, obviously. It was important tonight that we, we come up with probably not one of our technically correct performances, but attitude-wise, we punched the game right out. So that was pleasing for me. Coming off the back of last week, I was a little bit cranky just the way we finished that game last week, even though we won. I'm not being, arrogant about it. I just thought at 18-4 we deserved to walk off the field with our heads high, and we sort of trudged off the field. Everyone feeling a little bit down about those last two tries, whereas today we played the 80 minutes right out. So it's been a good patch for us. It's 7 weeks. There's 19 to go. It's a long season, but this has been a good patch for us.
Sam Jones wants to replace some report of Belly Barrow. Did you ever feel like Belly Barrow when you see it?
A lot of players wanted to belt Barrow when he was here, but yeah, that was a weird one. They'll probably have a look at it. I don't think he can get suspended for hitting your own player, so who knows what's going to happen there.
Not unless he testifies against him.
Barrow probably would do that too.
Barrow. All right. Thanks.
Thanks very much.
Everyone okay? Josh Hoffman was knocked around.
Yeah, he's just got